Tonight, tragedy struck the heart of New York City in a way not seen in decades. A gunman stormed a skyscraper in Midtown, leaving 4 people dead and the city in shock. The attack unfolded during the evening rush as thousands made their way home. The shooter targeted a building that houses the headquarters of the National Football League, but a single mistake sent him to the wrong floor, with devastating consequences. Shane Tamura, a 27-year-old from Las Vegas, began his journey across the country. He drove for days, crossing state after state on a relentless path to New York. In his pocket, police later found a note, 3 pages of anger and blame. Tamura wrote about CTE, a brain disease linked to repeated head trauma. He blamed football for his mental illness, despite never playing in the NFL. Investigators found no evidence he actually suffered from CTE or had NFL ties. But his anger was focused on the NFL, whose headquarters became his tragic destination. At 6:17 p.m., the gunman stormed the skyscraper lobby, sending the building into chaos. But instead of the NFL headquarters, he pressed the wrong elevator button, a fateful mistake. The elevator doors opened on a different floor, not where he intended. He stepped out into the offices of Rudin Management, not the NFL. A city mourns the lives lost as tributes grow outside the skyscraper. Among the victims, Officer Didarul Islam, a devoted father and respected member of the NYPD. He leaves behind 2 young sons with a 3rd child on the way. Islam was working off-duty security when tragedy struck. Wesley LaPatner, a brilliant and respected Blackstone executive, was also killed. Her colleagues remember her passion and generosity. The workplace community is left reeling from the loss. A memorial honors all those whose lives were cut short. An NFL employee remains hospitalized, fighting to recover. Panic swept through Midtown as people ran for cover, unsure where the next shot might come from. Within minutes, heavily armed SWAT teams rushed to the scene, moving in to secure the skyscraper. Police methodically cleared each floor, searching for victims and ensuring the gunman was no longer a threat. Nearby, diners ducked under tables, terrified and waiting for the chaos to end. Police quickly sealed off surrounding streets, bringing traffic and public transit to a standstill. The city was flooded with red and blue lights as emergency vehicles converged on the scene. Investigators worked late into the night, piecing together what happened inside the tower. Headlines the next morning called it the deadliest gun attack in New York City in a quarter century. Security measures in place that night likely prevented even greater loss of life. Protocols and lockdown procedures were activated within minutes, helping to contain the chaos. Thanks to quick action, many inside the building made it out safely. In the aftermath, New Yorkers gathered to honor the victims and support one another. Moments like these remind us of the strength and compassion of our city. If you or someone you know is struggling, help is always available. New York endures, united and resilient in the face of tragedy.